Goswami on The Debate.
Good evening and welcome. The Congress party has praised Muhammad Ali Jinnah once again and said that Muhammad Ali Jinnah is just misunderstood and that he was in fact not a fundamentalist. Now, Muslim leaders must now stop the Congress party from such poor quality appeasement and tell Rahul Gandhi that the Congress will not get Muslim votes by becoming Jinnah fanboys. The Congress party says that Jinnah is not a fundamentalist because, among other things, he ate pork and drank wine. Now, does this mean that all Indian citizens and all the Muslims who don't eat pork or drink wine are not modern? Viewers, this is madness. This is the kind of primitive, low-quality Nehruvianism that the Rahul Gandhi Club, in this case represented by Rahul Club lifetime member and minister Dinesh Gundu Rao, speak. You see, Dinesh Gundu Rao wants to replace Siddaramaiah as Chief Minister of Haryana, and in order to lift himself, Chief Minister of Karnataka, and in order to lift himself in the Vadra Gandhi family's eyes, has also made an insane attack on Veer Savarkar. He claims that Veer Savarkar ate meat, that he ate a lot of beef, and that he was not against cow slaughter. Therefore, he was modern in a way, according to the Congress. So, according to the Congress, if you eat a lot of beef and you promote cow slaughter, you are modern. Is this why the Congress party killed and slaughtered a young calf on a street in Kerala and had the blood of the calf spill over a public road as an act of protest against a non-existent beef ban a few years back? These questions must be asked because you see, the Congress party wants to hurt Hindus to appease hardline Muslims. That is their clear strategy. And if there is therefore one party that does Hindu versus Muslim, it is the Congress party. Killing calves, Congress party, is not democratic. Killing cows, promoting the slaughter of cows by making stupid comments like that is not democratic or protecting the Constitution. And drinking alcohol and eating pork does not make you modern, Congress party. Now, I'm not going to ask which or whether your topmost leaders eat a lot of beef and pork and promote and drink a lot of alcohol. But if you try to target Hindus and target Veer Savarkar like this, then we will not remain quiet either. And we will give it back, won't we, in equal measure. That's debate 1 tonight, viewers. My position is clear, and I'd like to know what's yours. Debate number 2 this evening. We have this person, the terrorist supporter and ideologue Zakir Naik, and why he refused to share the stage with a few young women on his quote-unquote state visit to Pakistan. Debate number 3 this evening, viewers. You have a massive cocaine connection to the Congress party. This is what's being spoken about. I have an investigation on this at 9 o'clock, and here are the headlines this Thursday evening on The Debate Tonight. The Congress party vilifies nationalist icon Veer Savarkar and at the same time praises Pakistan founder Muhammad Ali Jinnah. The Congress party praises Jinnah, saying it is wrong to call Jinnah as a fundamentalist, and says that Veer Savarkar was a beef eater. After receiving a red carpet welcome in Pakistan, hate preacher Zakir Naik hurls extremely misogynistic comments on orphan girls. Watch how he leaves the stage and refuses to even share the platform with orphan girls in Pakistan. Cocaine and the Congress and cocaine, the cocaine Congress connection. Delhi police arrest 4 people in the biggest drug bust in election season, and at the center of this scam is the Congress party. And the Republic investigation in this huge, massive drug bust establishes the Dubai, Pakistan and Middle East link to the case. Delhi top cops say the cocaine kingpin is linked to the international drug cartel and has met multiple handlers in Dubai, and he has a clear Congress party connection. And first tonight, the Congress party's idea of modernity. They say Jinnah was not a fundamentalist because he had a lot of pork and he had a lot of alcohol and wine. And according to them, Nationalist Icon Veer Savarkar ate a lot of beef. So according to the Congress party, if you eat beef, you are modern. If you eat pork and you drink a lot of alcohol, you're modern. Listen to this.
The Congress has never been a fan of national icon Veer Savarkar. But with this comment today, the Congress has outdone itself in praising Pakistan.
Like a Savarkar or Mamsa Tintaru, Chitpavan Brahmana. But he was a non-veg eater and he was not against cow slaughter. ಕೆಲವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು beef ಕೂಡ ತಿಂತಾ ಇದ್ರು. But definitely, as a Brahmin, he was eating meat, and he was openly propagating eating meat.
For several years now, Veer Savarkar has been the subject of many attacks from the Congress leadership that has tried hard to insult the nationalist icon time and again.
ये सावरकर जी की चिट्ठी है जिसमें उन्होंने अंग्रेजों को लिखा है. अंग्रेजी में लिखी है तो मैं अंग्रेजी में बोल देता हूँ. I beg to remain, sir, your most obedient servant. मैं तो इसमें बहुत क्लियर हूँ. सावरकर जी ने अंग्रेजों की मदद की.
Congress has carefully over the years played a dangerous game to malign and erase the truth of Savarkar, his contribution to India's freedom struggle and the torture at hands of the British.
कांग्रेस झूठ की फैक्ट्री है और जब कांग्रेस के नेता राहुल गांधी दुनिया भर में जाकर झूठ बोलते हो और भारत को बदनाम करते हो तो भारत के स्वतंत्रता सेनानियों को भी अपमानित करने में कांग्रेस पीछे नहीं. आज देश के टुकड़े करने वालों को अपनी पार्टी में शामिल करवाकर टुकड़े टुकड़े की सोच को आगे बढ़ाकर आज के मॉडर्न जिन्ना के रूप में राहुल गांधी जी दिखते हैं.
This is, I think, Congress party wholesalely decided from Delhi to Karnataka. They are threatening Hindu gods. Now they are threatening freedom fighter.
इस तरह का जो बोल है वो इस बात का प्रमाण है, इस बात का प्रतीक है कि वो अपने मानसिक संतुलन को खो चुके हैं. तो वो लोग जो लोग कि इस देश के विभाजन की विभीषिका के खलनायक हैं, उनको आप जो है वो महिमा मंडित करेंगे. अज्ञानता से भरा ज्ञान जो है वो बड़ा खतरनाक होता है.
The Congress is in a spot, especially after Dinesh Gundu Rao, their Karnataka minister, openly praised Jinnah.
There is no question Congress or Sidra or Dinesh Gundu doesn't make any personal comments against anybody as such. He is a man with a lot of credentials to the state of Karnataka and India, and he is a former chief minister's son, and he believes in the secular fabrics of this country. This BJP is only making a political statement just to keep the things alive.
The Savarkar family has been fighting a battle against the Congress. Today, once again, they have threatened legal action.
This is an absolute falsehood, and Congress people are notorious for defaming Veer Savarkar by misquoting and making false allegation against him. So first reaction is I am going to sue this person, and henceforth we have decided that every person who defames Savarkar will be sued in the court.
The comment seems to be calculated, timed carefully as the elections to Maharashtra are around the corner.
मैं कांग्रेस को बता देना चाहता हूं, उनको धमकी देना चाहता हूं कि महाराष्ट्र के लोग सावरकर जी से बेपनाह मोहब्बत करते हैं और बार बार अगर यूं ही सावरकर जी का अपमान करते रहे तो एक दिन पूरी कांग्रेस पार्टी को महाराष्ट्र के लोग जमीन के अंदर गाड़ देंगे।
Ideological disagreements are part of our discourse. By giving character certificate to Jinnah while insulting Savarkar, the Congress has outdone itself in appeasing vote banks and insulting India's icons today.
On the debate, Ranjit Savarkar, grandson of Veer Savarkar, Tuhin Sinha of the BJP, Udair Mahurkar, he's written a wonderful book on Savarkar. Asif Sohail backs the MIM. My first question is to Manjunath ND of the Congress Party from Bangalore. Manjunath, does Rahul Gandhi eat beef? Or does Dinesh Gundu Rao eat beef?
See, the eating the food, it is their choice.
It is their choice.
The constitutionally right choice it is.
Okay.
So does
Dinesh Gundu Rao eat beef?
So we cannot compel them to eat this food or that food.
Dinesh Gundu Rao said, according to him, Savarkar, a Chitpavan Brahmin, used to eat beef and that he promoted cow slaughter and therefore he was modern in a way. Whether Savarkar ate beef or promoted cow slaughter, I will ask Ranjit Savarkar. But I am asking you, what mad, insane logic is it that if you eat beef and you promote the killing of cows, you are modern?
Not like that. Whatever the statement made by the Dinesh Gundu Rao, it is his personal right.
No. It's a Congress party has made the comment.
No, it is not.
Congress party has said that if you eat beef, every time you can't get away. No. Every time a Congress party, he is not, he's a top Congress. People in Maharashtra should listen to this.
No,
Veer Savarkar,
we must not
before the Maharashtra elections, Congress party is saying,
in the Pravit program, the statement was made. So we must not link that statement to anything. Okay. So we must not link the statement to
I'm not linking it to anything. I'm just saying that, Tuhin, political consequences are there. Congress party says Savarkar ate beef and therefore he was modern.
Veer Savarkar was a nationalist. So he was thinking in a modern way. He believed in the scientific manner.
Response to Congress from Tuhin Sinha. Tuhin Sinha is responding right now, Tuhin.
Arnab, two things are very clear about this Congress party. Number one, it's pathological hatred for Savarkar and the way it has spread all kinds of canards and all kinds of
Congress praises it, not.
And number two, it's infatuation for Pakistan.
Congress.
It's infatuation, and the more important, the second part is the Congress party's infatuation for Pakistan. You know, you would recall in February when Nasir Hussain became a Rajya Sabha member from Karnataka, a few Congress karyakartas were, were raising slogans in favor of Pakistan. So I don't know that is something I'm not surprised about. It's infatuation with Pakistan because leader after leader, whether it
was inquired by the Karnataka.
Manjunath responding on our verses right now. Manjunath of the Congress responding to Tuhin Sinha. Manjunath.
Immediately after abrogation of Article 370,
we will not keep quiet by hearing the wrong things,
Pakistani journalists saying that we will bring back Article 370. So Pakistan's the Pakistan obsession is well known. Now, let me come down to Veer Savarkar. Veer Savarkar has been one of the greatest sons of Bharat Mata, one of the greatest unifiers. You know, Arnab, why they hate them? Because his definition of Hindu was a cultural, had more to do with our, cultural precedents. Everybody belonging to this landmass of land we live in, south of Himalaya, is culturally a Hindu. And I think the Supreme Court in 1995, when it passed the judgment that Hindu is a way
but why are they?
That many years later,
that's good. But why? No. One point. The Congress, Tuhin, why before the Maharashtra elections, is the Congress saying that Veer Savarkar ate beef, ate meat, and wanted the cows to be killed?
And that is why.
No, because they want a certain Muslim vote.
The vote jihad signaling. It wants
they
to
want Muslim vote. And they think
a certain practice which Hindus don't indulge in.
So in Karnataka,
yes,
not only
and
by
that
the
is why
Muslims,
I will link it to vote
all
jihad.
the sections of
Arnab, that is why I will link it to the Congress idea of vote jihad over here. That is why I will link it to the Congress idea of vote jihad. The two things go in hand. They want to normalize something which no Hindu practices, or most Hindus don't practice. They want to normalize it. So obviously the appealing the message
to the other community. Ranjit Savarkar.
And this is
Ranjit Savarkar. 1 minute, Manjura. Ranjit Savarkar. The Congress party says that Savarkar wanted cows to be killed and Savarkar ate beef. What are the facts on this?
This is an absolute falsehood. Actually, Savarkar in those days wrote an essay in Marathi, Go Pujan Nave, Go Palan Nave. Means he was opposed to considering cow as a deity. He said that cow was a very useful animal and that's why we should protect the cows. And in fact, in the article he further said that we should develop such breeds that which will give more milk and better calves and all. So there is a one part in it that where he has referred to the history. He said historically the Islamic invading forces, they used to have the cows in front of the army, attacking army, and Hindus, as they consider cow as a deity, they refused to raise arms against them, and in fact they got defeated. And Savarkar further said that your sacrifice didn't save those cows because those same the cows, they were eaten at the celebration party that night. And later, as you have lost your empire, today lakhs of cows are getting killed. So whole thing was ki if it is a question between nation and few cows, he has said to save few cows, to save few Brahmins, and to save few temples, you have lost your empire and you have lost your country. You have lost the freedom of your country. So whatever comes first, nation or cows, that was the point of that article.
Yeah,
so
and this has been pulled out of context. Yeah, correct. Now viewers, please understand the complex thinking of the Congress party. Congress party has a clear point of view. Attack Hindus, attack Hindu sentiment. The more you attack Hindu sentiment, the more Muslim votes you will get. Now, my next question is to Asif Sohail, who supports the MIM point of view. Asif, was Jinnah a fundamentalist? Congress party says poor Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He was misunderstood, poor fellow. He was not a fundamentalist. He used to eat pork. He used to drink alcohol. He used to drink wine. So he was not a fundamentalist. Was Jinnah a fundamentalist? Asif.
सर मैं कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को सपोर्ट करता हूं और दूसरी बात ये है
नहीं जिन्ना फंडामेंटलिस्ट थे कि नहीं थे आप इतने जिन्ना के बारे में क्यों नहीं बोल रहे?
अरे सर मेरी बात
नहीं आपके वोट कट जाएंगे क्या?
मुझे कोई मतलब ही नहीं।
जिन्ना पे सवाल है, जिन्ना पे सवाल है,
से कोई मतलब है
जिन्ना
सर
जिन्ना पे सवाल है।
आप क्यों इतना बोल रहे हैं भावुक में? मुझे जवाब देना।
मैं बोल रहा हूँ जिन्ना पे सवाल है।
नहीं सर
जिन्ना फंडामेंटलिस्ट थे कि नहीं थे?
हमें भारत से मतलब है, हमें गांधी से मतलब है, सुभाष चंद्र बोस से मतलब है, मौलाना आजाद से मतलब है। आपके लिए होंगे वीर सावरकर, मेरे लिए देखिए वीर नहीं है वो, समझ रहे हैं ना आप?
नहीं रजाकार जिन्ना का समर्थन करते थे। क्या आप प्रो रजाकार हैं?
सर करने दीजिए सर।
आप प्रो रजाकार हैं?
सर आप क्या है? आप नाजी है क्या? आप मुझे बताइए। आप
मैं राष्ट्रवादी हूँ।
मुझे रजाकार से मतलब है ना, मुझे जिन्ना से मतलब है ना, मुझे सावरकर से नहीं हूँ।
अवॉइड कर रहे हैं।
भारतीयों से मतलब है, मुझे हिंदुस्तान से मतलब है, समझे आप? नहीं अवॉइड नहीं कर रहा हूँ सर, मैं जवाब दे रहा हूँ आपको। आप बुरा मान
जिन्ना के खिलाफ आप कुछ नहीं बोलना चाहते?
देखिए दो
जिन्ना के खिलाफ नहीं
बोलूंगा सर, मैं
सावरकर के खिलाफ बोलेंगे, जिन्ना के खिलाफ नहीं बोलेंगे।
दोनों ने मिलकर
क्या है आपका और जिन्ना का लिंक क्या है?
टू नेशन थ्योरी।
आपका और जिन्ना का लिंक क्या है?
जिन्ना है
आपका जिन्ना के साथ लिंक क्या है?
आपका मैं बोल रहा हूं ना, आपका लिंक पाकिस्तान से है, आपका लिंक जिन्ना से है। आपको आपके चैनल चलाना है। हमारा लिंक भारत से है, हमारा लिंक संविधान से है, महात्मा गांधी से है, समझ रहे ना, मौलाना आजाद से है, सुभाष चंद्र बोस से हमारा मिल। लिंक हमारा, समझ रहे, इस देश को जो भी तोड़ेगा उसके खिलाफ हम बराबर बोलेंगे।
Now I'll tell you about, now आपने गांधी की नाम ली, आपने गांधी का नाम लिया, उदय माहुरकर, let me tell you कांग्रेस पार्टी व्यू ऑन गांधी, कांग्रेस पार्टी लेटेस्ट व्यू ऑन गांधी, सुन लीजिए। आपने गांधी जी का नाम लिया, कांग्रेस पार्टी के बड़े नेता गांधी के बारे में क्या कहते हैं? नहीं, let me tell you what they have said about Gandhi. Gandhi ji was vegetarian. Gandhi was vegetarian. Listen to me.
When the Veer Savarkar were cooking the prawns, so when the Gandhi ji visited there and he horrified and he worried, so the staunch, the Brahmin is cooking the prawns. When the Gandhi ji asked the question to the Veer Savarkar, so he says, if you live in the India, you have to be eat the say prawns. Just it is a cooked fish, and in order to take the lives of the British, you have to be eat the fish. He says, he says in
I
the
don't
London.
know what the Congress party view is. 1 minute. I'll tell you, viewers. I think the Congress party is the most confused party in the world. Now, Uday Mahurkar, the Congress party on Gandhiji says, Gandhi was a vegetarian. Gandhi had faith in Hinduism, but his actions were different. He was a democratic person. In other words, the Congress party has said, Jinnah is not a fundamentalist because he used to eat pork and drink alcohol, right? Veer Savarkar, according to them, right, was modern because he was for the killing of cows and he used to eat meat. And according to the Congress party, Gandhi was democratic despite being a Hindu. In other words, the Congress party believes that if you have Hindu way of life, you're pro-Hindutva, you have a Hindu diet, you are a vegetarian, then you cannot be modern. This is the most confused anti-Hindu party in the world. Uday Mahurkar, on what you're hearing tonight, if some of this seems unbelievable to you, please go and hear what the Congress leaders are saying now. Yes, Uday Mahurkar.
Let us take each of these leaders one by one. Savarkar, I totally agree with Ranjit Savarkar ji. He never ate beef. He rather supported cow protection. Of course, he did say that cow should not be worshipped, but should be seen as a useful animal. And the example which he gave, it's a very well-known example for those who have read Savarkar, that when you have to choose between the nation and the cow, then you have to choose the nation. So this is a complete falsification of facts and history. Savarkar never ate beef or never supported cow slaughter, or rather he supported cow protection, number one. Now we come to Jinnah. Jinnah was eating pork during the initial years of his political life. After he became a fundamentalist, he stopped eating pork and he stopped liquor also. So when he was Jinnah has to be seen in two parts. First part, yes, he was a liberal. Second part, when he had become a Muslim fundamentalist. So glorifying a person like Jinnah who caused lakhs of deaths.
2 verses 2 verses.
So it is the worst thing to do. One. Third, Gandhi. Yes, Gandhi was a vegetarian, but let me share something very startling about Gandhiji. You see, in early 40s, when there was a Congress government in Bihar, and Rajendra Prasad was the food minister. That time he received many applications and requests saying that there should be a total ban on cow slaughter. When he considered Gandhiji, this is there in Gandhi's collected works. It is written by his secretary Pyarelal. He says when Gandhi was asked, when his advice was sought as to whether there should be a ban on cow slaughter, he refused. He said, there are people of all religions living in this country. We cannot put a ban on cow slaughter. So he had opposed cow slaughter at that time. Let me share this thing with you. So this whole, you see, let us look at Congress. You see, in the 139-year-old history of Congress, never was Congress in the grip of Muslim fundamentalists as it is now. There is Arshad Madani who supports Taliban. That Taliban which was partner in the Kandahar hijacking, and he supports Congress also. Let us take the example of Zakir Naik. In 2013, Congress was forced to ban the peace channel of Zakir Naik. But for one full complete year, 1 full year, it continued to be beamed because there were people within the Congress who wanted people to see his channel. And it was physically banned only when the Narendra Modi government came to power. So there are people sitting in Congress who are anti-Hindu, who are anti-India. And today's Congress is, I would say, is an anti-India
No, but it's
party.
also shocking to me that there are people who are live on Republic right now who are refusing to speak against Jinnah. And they are saying Jinnah was a very nice man, Jinnah was a very progressive man, a wonderful man, he used to drink a lot of wine, have a lot of pork. Okay, let me give him another chance. Asif Zoel. Jinnah is the same man who called for direct action day. 10,000 people died, 15,000 were injured. Direct action was direct action by Muslims against Hindus. Direct action was direct action by Muslims against Hindus. It was for Muslim nation. And yet you people say that Jinnah was a great man. You will not speak a word against Jinnah today in 2024. This is the same Jinnah who peddled. No. He called for destroying India. He called for the destruction of India. But he won't speak against Jinnah. We must, according to him, we must not speak against Jinnah. We must target Savarkar. You've been trained to think like this.
और सावरकर की जो टू नेशन थ्योरी थी, उनको हमने लात मारी है, समझे आप? जिन्ना और सावरकर की जो टू नेशन थ्योरी थी, उन्हें लात मारी है हमारे बड़ों ने इस मुल्क को चुनाए रहने के लिए. मैं आपको बार-बार बोल रहा हूं ना, हम जिन्ना के खिलाफ भी बोलेंगे. सावरकर, देखिए आप सावरकर
से जिन्ना वाज अ फंडामेंटलिस्ट. बोलिए जिन्ना फंडामेंटलिस्ट था. बोलिए जिन्ना फंडामेंटलिस्ट था. बोलिए टू इन सिन्हा डिबेट में आपके साथ से बोलिए जिन्ना फंडामेंटलिस्ट था. बोलिए नहीं बोलिए. आप सावरकर को डेली गाली देते, हिंदुओं को डेली गाली देते, आप जिन्ना पे बोलिए. आप जिन्ना पे बोलिए. आप जिन्ना पे बोलिए. तो ही नहीं, इज नॉट स्पीकिंग. ही वोंट स्पीक ऑन जिन्ना.
मुल्क के अंदर जो परेशानी है उससे
पीछे नेताजी का फोटो लगाया आपने और जिन्ना का समर्थन करते हैं. नेताजी का फोटो लगाते हैं और जिन्ना का समर्थन करते हैं.
के बारे में we are all aware of operation polo. We are all aware of operation polo. तो ये जो कह रहे हैं कि हमने भारत का दामन थामा, हमने जिन्ना को ठुकराया, इतनी आसानी से आपने जिन्ना को ठुकराया नहीं था. ऑपरेशन पोलो की आवश्यकता पड़ी थी. बट अर्नब, मैं दूसरी बात करना चाहता हूं. इफ यू रिकॉल अर्नब ऑफ द मेनी शेडी कैरेक्टर्स व्हिच राहुल गांधी मेट ड्यूरिंग द भारत जोड़ो यात्रा. मैं एक सेकंड मैं बड़ी बात कर रहा हूं, थोड़े शांत होइए. Arnab, of the many shady characters that Rahul Gandhi met during the Bharat Jodo Yatra, one of them was a guy called Rajil Makuti. Do you recall who was Rajil Makuti? Rajil Makuti was an NSUI leader who in 2017 in a protest had basically butchered a calf. He was felicitated by Rahul Gandhi.
We have the visuals of that. We have the visuals.
Rahul Gandhi
hobnobbed
with a butcher of a calf during Bharat Jodo Yatra. So who is a modern day Jinnah? I would say Rahul Gandhi is that modern day Jinnah who is encouraging these practices across the country.